The other day, a friend of mine told me I had a hum, 60 hertz, 120 hertz hum on my audio, and I wasn't sure what changed. So I started looking into it, trying to figure out where the problem was. And I have this SDR play connected to the buffered antenna output of my 101, so I figured I'd make use of it. So here we are. I have same frequency as the radio, 7150, 7150, and to keep everything as consistent as possible, it is going through the antenna. I'm going to transmit with no power whatsoever on single sideband. I'm just going to hit the MOX button, which is transmitting. Well, it puts the radio into transmit mode, but there's no modulation. I can yell into the microphone. It's not going to do anything because it's just a dead carrier or a dead key on single sideband suppressed carriers. No carrier, no output. You can see no output. And we're looking at, this is the receiver on the same frequency, and I'm zoomed in specifically between, on lower sideband, 0 hertz and 300 hertz, looking at the spectrum graph and seeing if I see any noise. I couldn't find anything. But if I turn the OM power amplifier on, okay, and then energize the transformers, not only can you hear it, you can see the 60 hertz come way up right here. And then of course there's a little bit of 120, and then there's some mixing. You'll see 180, you'll see 300. So I know where it is. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can actually hear the hum, the 60 hertz hum coming through my speakers, vibrating the desk almost a little bit. So I believe there's 2 big turtle core transformers in here, and those transformers are on this side. I believe it's magnetic flux from the transformers getting into the radio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the power supply, put power supply between the radio and amplifier, move the radio over a little bit, get a little room there, and see if that doesn't help some. I'll report back. Well, here's the follow-up after moving the OM power amplifier, trying to reduce the hum that was being introduced into my FTDX 101's audio. I first tried putting the speaker, the OM power amplifier was down here, and I moved the speaker between the radio and the amplifier, and that did help, except I didn't like the radio being on that end of the desk. It just wasn't convenient. So I spent 7 hours and rebuilt the entire, I took everything down and rebuilt everything. And the cabling was just, it took a while. Like I said, I spent 7 or 8 hours yesterday doing that. And that was quite a chore. Anyways, it's done. The OM power amplifier is now up here. And let me tell you, that thing weighs a ton. It's a small box, but it weighs about 110 pounds. And it is ridiculously heavy to put up there. And I had to move it around a few times. So anyways, here we go. We're watching same 7150, same zoomed in between 0 and 300 hertz on the spectrum. And I'm going to energize the OM power amplifier now. Well, let's do this here first. Let's put this transmitting, but no audio. So I can talk, and there's 1, 2, hello, 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 no audio. Now I'm watching for any noise. Let's turn the amplifier on now. Amplifier's on. You can see a little tiny little bit blip at 120, but it's way down there, about minus 130. Before it was coming up to about a minus 100, so it's about 30 dB lower now. So, and it's way down there now. So I'm happy with that. That's definitely better. And on the air reports are no one can hear the hum from anymore. So it was indeed flux from the transformers on this side of the amplifier. When it was here, it was right next to the radio, and it wasn't coming in the mic connector. You could unplug the mic connector and deal with it. It wasn't coming in the mic cable. Now there might be some analog circuitry in here. It was being introduced before getting to the digital main in the radio. That's very possible. So the mic preamp circuit and such. That's very possible. That's where it was picking it up. Anyways, it seems to be fixed now, and I'm happy about that.